Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to All Rise. Drop a voicemail, 804-592-6160, and smacky that likey, and hitty that subby.
We was young, racing, carefree was the best time. Fast forward daydreaming about the next time. When it's gonna happen again, cause I just wanna have fun. Come and pick me up, meet me at the spot. Up all night, to the sunrise. Take a trip vacation. You deserve a day. You deserve a day off. Working for too long, gotta kick back. Turn my cell phone off, wait till I get back. Ooh, yeah, I did that. Living my life with no regrets. So I titled, link up, pull up on me. We did chillin', where we at the spot. What time? Anytime, link up, pull up on me. We did coolin', the chill spot. What time? Party time. I just wanna have fun. Come and pick me up, meet me at the spot. Up all night, to the sunrise. Pop back cool, get ready for the ride. Gonna feel good. Gonna feel good. Gonna feel.
He's simply ravishing.
Oh, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, and welcome to All Rise and Shine. Guys, remember to smacky that likey, hitty that subby. Sorry I don't have Simply Ravishing playing for a long period of time as I normally do, but again, guys, I need you to grab your cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
Ooh, that's a good cup of coffee, and you guys already know about our new sponsor, 4Q Coffee. And speaking of 4Q Coffee, we're getting right into it today. We got the man behind the 4Q. That is the one, the only, Scott Fishkind. Scott, my friend, how are you doing?
Good morning, Pete. How are you today?
I am doing I'm simply ravishing right now. I feel good. I've just gotten over being a little sick, but I feel good this morning, man. The coffee really just gave me the boost that I needed.
Listen, Monday morning blues, everyone feels them, but a little 4Q will do the trick.
A little 4Q, no doubt about it, would do the trick. Guys, I am drinking it today. I do want to salute the chat, and we have well over 100 people in here now. Guys, hit that like button for us. But I do want to salute the chat and just thank you guys again for your continued support. A lot of you have asked me about 4Q immediately, and I told Scott, I said, look, there's nobody better to talk about it than Scott. So Scott, please give us a nice background on 4Q. What does it mean? And I've done some of that already, but again, nobody could talk about it better than you can. So the floor is yours.
Look, the best way to describe it, where it came from and how we just arrived where we got to is if you're from New York or came to New York or know anything about New York, you know it's just a 4Q mentality. And the bottom line is the 4 in the Q. It's not fourth quarter. It's not 4 quarters. Say it like a New Yorker. It's 4Q. That's what it is. You know, and the coffee's amazing. And we tell people, if you don't like it, 4Q. If the attitude's not for you, 4Q. It's the name.
That's it.
So
And the
That's how
great
we
thing
roll.
about that is, and everybody in this chat's gonna notice immediately, like, all right, Pete, I get why you guys are working together because this makes all the sense in the world. It's the same type of attitude, same type of personality. I was telling Scott before, I said, we're real talk for the real fans. So if you don't like it, for Q. In reality, just get out. You know what I mean? If you can't handle it, if it's too hot for you, get out the kitchen. So Scott, you're also a retired firefighter, and that's something that here at NYYU, we always support our first responders, military. We try to do as much as we can, but give us some background on that also.
Yeah, so back in 1999, I actually joined the fire department, and I'm still active, involved in my local community fire department. Many people might or might not know, but everywhere outside of basically the 5 boroughs of Manhattan is all volunteer community based, right? So all of Long Island,
Right.
all of upstate, there's no paid members. Everyone from a firefighter to an officer to a chief is just given of yourself and of your time. I joined a department back 25 years ago. It was one of the greatest experiences of my life and still is actually. The camaraderie, the brotherhood, the support, your ride or dies, your go-to, who do you call at 3 o'clock in the morning for anything? You learn that sense of camaraderie. It's no different than being in the armed services or any kind of law enforcement. You know who's got your six, as they say, right?
Yeah.
So it was a huge learning and growth experience for me as a person, as a businessman, as an individual. Again, learning about trust, honesty, camaraderie, brotherhood, doing the right thing all the time, not sometimes, but all the time, standing by what you do, standing by who you stand with, and supporting those. It's not always a good time, right? And you got to be there for each other in the good and the bad times.
Yeah, it's extremely well put, and we need more of that in today's world. Definitely, more and more of that would be desperately needed in today's time. So when you're doing all this, was how does coffee get involved? How do you sit back and go, after all this is done, I want to do something coffee related? How does that happen?
It's a great question, Pete. It was actually an easy fallback for me. So, two things. First of all, is anyone who's in law enforcement knows, or first responder knows, that your life revolves around coffee. It's driven around coffee. It's one of the reasons, actually, that most places that sell coffee are open 24 hours a day, because when everything else closes, the people who work the overnights rely on coffee, for lack of better words.
Right.
But how did it fall back to me? So, going back generations, actually, one of my grandparents was in the coffee manufacturing industry, and another one of my grandparents was in confections and chocolates in the food service industry. So it kind of been in my bloodline for a long time. So I've known about it. I've known about cupping and blends and roast colors and over roasting or under roasting, or how to mix the right blends if you're looking for something bitter or light or acidic or
Right.
non-acidic. It felt natural for me, but what felt more natural is the fact that everything from what I've known in my life and the people that I associate with, especially, like I said, in the first responder community, revolves around coffee, right? You wake up in
Right.
the morning, it's your morning coffee. You start your morning show, it's your morning coffee. People, have a bad shift or a bad tour or a day at work. There's nothing that tastes better than that first sip of your coffee.
Right.
And all of our products actually say it the way I unintentionally say it, but coffee, CAWFE.
That's right.
That's
Yeah,
what
no,
it
no
is.
doubt about it. No doubt about it. That is the way you say it. And that's why I love that. I love playing that Macho Man clip because, he says the cup of coffee. You know what I mean? He has
Yeah.
the emphasis on it, and you have to. We do got a super chat from our friend Connor O'Neill. He goes, Scott, thank you for your service. When will the ground coffee be available? My dad was a cop in New York for 25 years. We appreciate your service.
Wow. Well, thank you. And thank you, Dad, for his service and for you being a child of someone in law enforcement. You know what it's like to have no breaks, denied shifts, for holidays, whatever the case might be. But going on to the ground question, it's a really great question. Believe it or not, and I'm going to say it how it is, Pete, because it's your show.
Of course.
The world is still operating in that crazy COVID mind sometimes with delays in logistics and raw products. So although we could roast the coffee right now and get it out the door tomorrow, our delay is with fulfillment of they call it film, which is basically the bags that it goes in.
Right.
So within the next 4 to 6 weeks, all the ground and whole bean products will be up on the site, as well as other platforms that we sell on Amazon and Walmart.com and stuff. But the blends are already picked, the roast colors, everything's ready to go. Just waiting for our film to land in from our film manufacturers. This way we can start roasting and packing, because everything is fresh with us. We don't roast it and let it sit. You got to roast, grind, and pack, or roast, whole bean, and pack it.
Yeah, I'll say this, guys. Yesterday, a couple of days ago, I had the French vanilla. The French vanilla is my go-to already. I'm having dark roast now. The dark roast is great. So again, I have, as Scott said, the ground isn't ready to go out yet, but I got the K-Cups, and I just went ahead and dropped it right into the Mr. Coffee, and be good to go. That's the other way to do it, right? You don't need the Keurig exactly. You can still do it that way. And let me tell you, man, I'm not, again, I give you guys my word on this. You guys know that we don't just put any sponsor on here for no reason. We don't do that here at NYYU. I had the French vanilla is smooth as smooth can be. My fiance is extremely picky. I made the coffee. I left it down there. She had it. She goes, "Is that the new one?" I said, "Yeah." She goes, "That is amazing." So we're huge fans. I recommend to everybody. This is the website right here. Let me pull it up on our screen. So again, I mean, let me tell you this too, Scott. The logo's phenomenal. So when I originally saw the logo, it drew me to it. I was like, I want to know more about this company. So, salute to that, because it really does draw your attention to want to see it. So again, guys, 4qcoffee.com. You go on there, you get your K-Cups already. Those are available. And by the way, too, the merch is awesome. We sell merch. We love our merch. But the merch is also an awesome thing. And it has style to it. It has flair. It has that New York attitude like you talk about. And it's just a great partnership. So guys, you definitely got to go support. I'm just really happy to be working with you, Scott. And I think the future is going to be very bright for the both of us.
I appreciate that, Peter. If I could add on to something you just mentioned, to your point, is that this has become a common language now, is that people come for the attitude, but they stay for the coffee. Because exactly to your point, listen, the branding is cute, the packaging is cute, it speaks for something, it says a lot about who we support and what we believe in. But at the end of the day, and I wholeheartedly say this because any venture I get involved with and do, I do 1,000%, not 100%. I go 150% with, is that I didn't want someone opening the box and tasting the coffee and like, the blends I went with, the beans where they're sourced from, everything is above and beyond excellent, and that's the point. People come for the attitude and what we believe in, and they stay for the coffee because the quality is where it's at.
It is extremely good. We do got another super chat from Nicholas Truesdell. He says, as a military veteran myself, I support this team up and sponsorship. Good job, Pete. Way to lead by example. Looking forward to supporting both of you guys. So we thank you for that. Anything you want to, let me ask you this question real quick, because obviously we got you on here, right? So it's funny. One of our teammates, Francis Lee, he likes to say, have some 4Q. And the reason he said, there's a little background to that, right? Because there's a New York Yankee player that we don't like to mention, Aaron Hicks. Aaron Hicks signed a pretty decent size contract, never really lived up to it, and he wasn't too well liked in New York. So one of the offseason goes, the Yankees, we got to have some fuck you, is basically just comes out and says it. And everybody's like, this guy's the guy saying that? But so he uses that as the have some 4Q. I love that. It sounds great. I think it's awesome. But what is your experience with the New York Yankees? Any type of memories at all being in New York?
Listen, firefighter? It's funny you asked that, because I grew up during a generation, and it wasn't so long ago, but you remember I'll take the bleacher creatures any day. How you doing?
Oh yeah.
So I have a lot of great memories up at the stadium and in the Bronx. And do I have a favorite? No. Is there any specific game that would stand out better than others? It's hard to say. I mean, honestly, the Subway Series back in the day was a great time, and the country was in a better place. New York was in an amazing place during that time. You were able to, say "fuck you" to somebody, and it wasn't taken offensively, and people knew. It was almost like saying hello to somebody. It's like, "Yeah, what's up? Fuck you."
I'm so happy you say that, though, because that's sometimes what I got to explain to people, because a lot of people, of course, outside of New York, They don't understand that attitude. Like New Yorkers would be like, "Ah, you're so stupid," and they're like, I don't mean offense by this. So like you said, go fuck yourself. We don't mean it as a literally go do it or I dislike you. It's a form of communication for us. It's part of the language. I tell people all the time. I say, look, it's part of my vocabulary. I can't help myself. It's who I am.
Touche. And that's why you'll see when some of our other flavors start rolling out. I mean, we didn't even start advertising them yet, but obviously you like the French vanilla. It's called 4Q Sweetly. Our hazelnut is called Hazelnut Buster Nut. And we have a lot of our roasts play into that kind of New York-ish, way, and nothing wrong with that way, by the way. Other people have to kind of understand that, it's like comedy, right? Comedy, someone's always getting, let's say, insulted, but that's what humor sometimes is, and that's what comedy is. And that's what New York is, right? New York is being able to say, hey, what's up, Pete? Fuck you, man. Your show sucks. But 100%. It doesn't suck. It's awesome. But where it's coming from. Like, yeah, I love you too, man. Let's go for a beer.
Exactly. Yeah, no doubt about it. That's the New York way. And look, that's why I think NYYU has taken off the way it has, because you never hear somebody call a ball game like me. You know what I mean? Right. You'll never hear on a broadcast, even though they may want to say it. Why, why the fuck is he taking this guy out the game? You'll never hear that anywhere else, but here, you're going to hear that type of stuff. And now, I tell you guys this. Now that I got this coffee all year for every game, it might get really wild in here. Who the hell knows what's going to happen while I'm drinking this coffee calling the ball game? So it's going to be pretty wild this year.
Well, you know what it is, Pete? And is that you say what everyone's thinking, which is what's awesome about your show, right? Exactly. And it's no different than this brand. This brand, I'm not doing anything so spectacular here other than bringing out what everyone's thinking, what everyone wants to say, but sometimes doesn't say, but now it gives them that platform to congregate around. Hey, listen, our customer base, believe it or not, has spread so far across the country. We're shipping orders even to Alaska now, and people who really subscribe, and this whole, most importantly, law enforcement and veteran community that, especially in today's world, has unfortunately become almost forgotten about, which is awful in its own right, needs a common place to come together on. And believe it or not, 4Q is becoming a platform for that. And I'm happy about it,
man. So very, very happy about this partnership. And look, Scott, if you're ever available, by all means, we'd love to have you on again, just to keep us updated on some things. Maybe when there's a new release, things getting ready to come out, by all means, we'd love to bring you back on the platform again. Any last remarks for everybody in the chat?
You know what? I think you're awesome, Pete. Your show is awesome. I love what I said before, is that you say what everyone's thinking, and that's why so many people love listening to you and involving themselves with you and around you. And I always say, man, birds of a feather, stick together, flock together. You're building a community of people that are all on that same page, and I'm proud to be part of your subscriber base.
Thank you so much. So again, guys, you guys know the website, 4qcoffee.com. Look, man, get on it quick. I'm telling you, you are not going to dislike it. And look, man, it's helping great causes. Scott, you see him, he is a great guy. And who doesn't want to help our first responders in any way possible, or just bring awareness to it? Who does not truly want to do that? So again, Scott, thank you so much for coming on today, and we'll definitely have you on again.
Thank you, brother. Take it easy.
All right, my friend. Take it easy. All right, guys. That was, of course, Scott Fishkind from our friends at 4Q. So, again, guys, check it out. You guys know we would never lead you wrong here at NYYU. It is really, really good. I'm drinking the dark roast right now. Also good. That French vanilla. Let me tell you guys real quick about that French vanilla, man. That French vanilla is absolutely something else. As I said before, Jira is very, very picky. She loves the French vanilla. If she likes it, trust me, it's good. So what is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Let me go ahead and throw the voicemail line right up there, and we can go ahead and get into some of the Yankees news of today. There really isn't much. Besides Juan Soto going out there hitting bombs left and right all over the place. That's a regular thing that we're starting to get used to here. I actually think I had one on the screen ready to play for us. Who the hell doesn't want to see this? Boom! There it is. Oh, that's my Soto.
Sign the contract, big boy. Sign the contract.
It's going to be a fun year, guys. It is going to be a fun year. Voicemail line is open, 804-592-6160. Drop that voicemail, smacky that likey, hitty the subby, pop off Diaz. What's going on, my guy? Anthony Medina, Tyler Talbot, Anthony Garcia, Joey Bag of Donuts, over E. What's going on, Joey? Tyler, what's up, my brother? How you doing? My brother Mario Gomez is in as the house. Brett Alexander, DJ Stelio. Shout out to my brother Francis Lee in the chat. Hey, have some 4Q, fam. Have some 4Q. Again, guys, I appreciate you guys so much, and thank you for supporting everything that we really put our name and attached to. And you guys could see, man, I had to bring Scott on. I'm like, look, Scott, they're going to love you. I know this community so well. They're going to love you, bro. We got to get you on there and get you talking. But this is an exciting week, guys. This is an exciting week for NYYU. It's an exciting week to be a fan of the New York Yankees. And the reason being, we are a couple of days away from heading out to New York Yankees spring training. Me, Mario, Kev, Francis, Hector, we're all gonna, the beautiful, lovely, wonderful fiance. I don't know how I should never leave her out. Trust me, man. I feel like a lot of times I don't give her the credit she deserves. Guys, how hard I work, she's working. She told me yesterday, what is the plan? I need to know right now. Line it up. But we're starting everything. Just to give everybody a quick rundown, then we'll get into some Yankee talk. We leave Wednesday night. Thursday, there'll be nothing on Thursday because Thursday we're making sure our setup looks good, everything looks right. Friday is when you guys are going to start getting the vlogs, when you're going to start getting live streams every night after that, and so much of the other stuff, the shorts we're going to have coming out. Very, very excited for all of that. It's going to be really, really awesome. Shout out to my brother Rod Thompson in the chat. And again, guys, I am feeling quite a bit better today. Still got a little congestion, but look, man, nothing that's stopping me, nothing that's stopping NYYU. We're going to keep it going, baby. Ooh, that is a good cup of cough, let me tell you. There was some news today, and I do want to take some time to talk about Scott Boras. So, here's the news. If you guys did not see this already. The Phillies and right-handed pitcher Zach Wheeler have agreed to terms on a 3-year contract extension that begins in 2025 and runs through the 2027 season. Okay? Now, he's getting paid about $40-something million a season. Now, if I'm Scott Boras or if I'm Blake Snell, I got to seriously start looking at Scott Boras. $42 million a year. I got to seriously start looking at Scott Boras. I'm being dead serious. How, as a player, do you not look at Scott Boras and go, bro, you're apparently the best in the game? You had us reject $160-something million offer from the New York Yankees. And I'm at home playing Call of fucking Duty every day of my life. What in God's name is going on here? What the hell are we doing that I am still home playing Call of Duty? One of the biggest losers of the season may very well just be Scott Boras. He may very well just be one of the biggest losers of this year, and I don't think there is any denying that. But what happens with Blake Snell? I know people are fed up. Even my own team, they're saying, Pete, I don't want to talk about this no more. I don't want to talk about Scott Boras and Blake Snell. I'm tired of it. It's making me sick at this point. It's making me sick. And I understand it. I completely understand that. I'm at the point now, too. Clark Schmidt is going to be on the mound today. Nestor Cortez looked decent yesterday. Carlos Rodon, I want to see again. Garrett Cole's Garrett Cole. We saw Clayton Beater look strong. We saw Will Warren Slider look good. We saw Chase Hampton strike out a few batters. Luke Weaver's been in games. I'm starting to sit there and go, hey, man, look, if you don't want to sign, then, hey. All right, time to move on. We got a ball club. What are we looking to sign for here? At this point, what are you and Jordan Montgomery going to do? What are you going to settle for? And, bro, if you want to settle for the Giants, who apparently are saying they're done, well, if you want to settle for the Angels, fam, bro, then go ahead. Then go ahead. Go settle for the Angels. Settle for the Angels. Tyler. Sorry, guys. I want to stay hydrated. Tyler says he's worried about Carlos Rodon. There ain't nothing wrong with that. You should be. And that's not a knock on Carlos Rodon, but there's reasons to be worried potentially. No doubt about that. No question about that. But this is the New York Yankees lineup for today, guys. Then we're going to get into some voicemails. Anthony Volpe, Trent Grisham DHing today, Gleyber Torres, Austin Wells, Oswaldo Cabrera, Everson Pereira, Jose Rojas, Josh Van Meter, and then Spencer Jones is in center field today. So that'll be a fun one to see Spencer Jones roaming out there, and then Clark Schmidt on the mound. The other question regarding the New York Yankees before we get into some of the rotation, some of the voicemails that we have, is who is that utility infielder going to be? Me and Francis talked about this on Designated Spitters quite a bit yesterday. Who is that going to be? Who is going to be the utility man? You see Josh Van Meter at third base today. The additional utility man the Yankees get to me has to be able to play third base. Oswaldo Cabrera is there. Yeah, he plays all around the infield. But the Yankees also have room for another guy. And, excuse me, Oswaldo Cabrera. I don't think I said Peraza. Maybe I did. I don't know. But Oswaldo Cabrera could play all over the infield. We know that. Some of the outfield. Kind of in that super utility role. Oswald Peraza just hasn't done it. I mean, now there's apparently something up with the shoulder. Blah, blah, blah. Who the hell knows? In reality, who really does know? We got a super chat. Rod Tom says, let me get that 4Q. Take the coffee. Don't forget the cannolis. Currently in rehab, marathon training begins April 1st. Get Snell. Pete, please play my Aaron Boone anthem. Love you all. Let me find the Aaron Boone anthem. I'm still learning this thing, man. It's still crazy how I don't have this down pat. I think it's not there. Where is it at? I'm going to learn it. I promise. Those are likes. Oh, no, I got it. My bad. There we go. No. See, Rob put me on the spot here. Hold on. I'm going to find it. Stay with me. One of these days. Wait, that's the likes. Now I'm confused. That's Macho Man. Holy shit. Wait a second. Where the hell is it? All right. That's that. Ah, there it is.
Under my umbrella. Hey.
Took a little bit of time, but hey, we made it work, all right? Took a little bit of time, but we made it work. Let's get into our first voicemail of the day.
Beep, beep, my joking in the house. How you doing? On the ground.
My guy.
Well, I hope you're feeling better, and I'm looking forward to the NYYU spring training conference that starts this week. And I want to give a shout out to Scott. Welcome to the best community on the face of the earth, yeah. And to all the first responders and military, you are the backbone of our country.
Thanks.
And thank you for your service. Oh, yeah. Juan Soto was looking like a savage, and he will never be a Met because he's a Yankee forever. Because deep inside every Mets fan, there's a Yankee fan waiting to come out, dig it. And Gerrit Cole's gonna hit Vogelloaf in his fat ass when he sees him again, because that's the fact of what it is. And the Yankee haters, maybe I do have a bad
tell you something, man. Ain't nobody like the one, the only Macho King. Let me tell you right now, guys.
Don't degrade the champion at any time.
Don't degrade the champion at any time. I keep saying it. I think he's the leading candidate for MVP this year. I'm just saying. I got no skin in the game. I think he's the leading candidate for MVP. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Morning, Pete.
Yo.
Jimmy Hacksaw here. Oh.
Give me Hacksaw.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it today, bro. My wife and I got the old vid.
Oh.
I know you've been sick too, brother. I hope
Yeah.
You and your fiance are feeling okay. I just want to call in real quick. It's been a few days since I've been able to get in contact with you. Just a couple things. Just watching spring training because I've had plenty of time to do that. Soto looks so comfortable, man. I know you and everybody else on here is enjoying watching this.
Oh, yeah.
Which brings up my major point. I just wish we could start the season right now. I don't want anybody getting hurt. Everybody seems to be locked in. Even the pitchers, I just think they're ready to go. I mean, you know, some people are getting shelled, but it's, you know, spring training. Who cares? But I got one question today for you, though, bro.
Please. What's up, man?
Do you think it's going to bother Aaron Judge when Soto makes more money than him? In my opinion, I think not. The last captain, Derek Jeter, didn't make as much money as A-Rod and some other guys that were brought in.
All right.
So I think Judge wants to win. I don't think it's all about the money, but my God, do we need to sign this dude? I mean, he bleeds pinstripes already. So, anyways, man, I hope you feel better. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Hey, brother, I hope you feel better. Get well, relax, rest up, take your vitamins, say your prayers. You know, the good old Hulk Hogan, as I like to call it. The good old Hulk Hogan package. A little bit of steroids every now and then, but hey, even that could help. But, nah, brother, get better. I appreciate you calling in while you are sick. Lay down, relax, listen to some NYYU. Like I said, we got a whole big week coming up. We're really excited about it. But to answer your question, fam, Aaron Judge don't give a poot. And nor should he. Anybody bringing this up and raising this question is an imbecile. I'm going to leave it right at that. Anybody posing this question, raising this question, and having this conversation is an imbecile. I'm going to leave it to you just like that. Imbecile. That easy. Imbecile. It makes no sense whatsoever that anybody is meant to believe Aaron Judge, who is he's in his 30s already, needs to win a chip. Aaron Judge is going to sit there and go, hey, yo, wait a second, Yankees. No. You are not going to lock this young stud, top 5 hitters in the game, 25-year-old, elite offensive talent up long term. You're not going to lock him up because I need to make more money? This is why the media pisses me off. This is why I am disgusted by a lot of the shit that I read out there. Making this stuff a topic of conversation is asinine. It's nuts. It's ludicrous. It's ludicrous without the sideburns. It's luda. You really think Aaron Judge doesn't understand that there was a major age difference in both of their free agencies? You think Aaron Judge doesn't watch Soto and go, yeah, I need this guy here because we haven't been able to win and nobody gets on base for me? Have we all not watched the same game? Aaron Judge is playing in them. We've all seen the same shit. You think Aaron Judge is going to be happy if the Yankees let Soto go elsewhere? Aaron Judge is going to be sitting there going, put me in the room for negotiations. Let's get this deal done ASAP. I'll be the moderator here. I'll moderate this shit. Yeah, that's too low. Raise that offer before you even give it. No, you don't want to go to any other team. There's no reason to. you have to lock in Soto. That's why I said I'm not concerned. I'm not complaining. I'm not, all this Mets bullshit. Grow the fuck up. Grow up. Go worry about Pete Alonso. You guys are worried about all this bullshit. Worry about Pete Alonso, Mets fans. Why don't you guys try to win? You're more worried about Soto being a free agent than you guys winning. You're more worried about a Yankee again. You had all the years of being worried about Derek Jeter. Jose Reyes is better. David Wright is the face of New York. Shut up. Why the losing mentality? Maybe if you take your focus out of the Yankees' big old nutsacks, maybe you guys have a chance to have your own thing and try to go win. Maybe sit back and go, we got Steve Cohen, he's going to spend. Maybe we'll get Corbin Burns. Maybe we'll sign some other. Maybe we'll keep Pete Alonso around for a long period of time. Maybe we'll do all that. Instead, you guys got your fucking head so far up our asses. You're worried about what everything happens with the New York Yankees. Get out of here. Worry about your own damn team. Let's play the next voicemail.
Hey, Pete. Good morning.
Good morning.
We are, what are we, March 4th, and no Montgomery, no Blake Snell, and,
there you go.
I think we've all had, the time to kind of go back and forth in our brains as to what we want. But I'm at the point where, it's not just the luxury tax, it's the losing the prospects and obviously, the international bonus. But I completely agree. You can't miss out on the opportunity, with Judge here and obviously Soto is a 1-year rental, and Cole, right? You have that window. I think if he's open to a short-term deal like the rest of these Boris clients, they're or maybe even if you want something longer-term, you backload that money, or I don't know how that works, but whichever way is favorable, to the Yankees. But I think at this point, you're at a spot where I think Schnell wants to win. I think he wants to be on a team that can contend. And, he's not really getting any other offers. So they'll probably listen to something that they wouldn't have before.
Yeah.
One other thing I wanted to mention, just saw a couple of things on Volpe over the weekend. And, I think one of the biggest adjustments he's made, he's not pulling his head out when he hits, he's keeping his head down.
Yeah.
And I think that alone is going to help him, probably get to some of those pitches on the outside part of the plate that last year he was missing. So anyway, love to hear your thoughts. Bye.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. And man, look, one of the and speaking of Snell, really quickly, I'll give you that part. He's going to have to accept something similar to what you're seeing now with Chapman, with Bellinger. He's going to have to accept something different that he never thought he would. That's just the way it goes. He's going to have to. Look where we are right now. Got no choice. The the offer the Yankees gave, they're probably kicking their feet right now going, damn, man, maybe we should have just took that offer. Maybe we should have just went there and rocked out with the Yanks. Now I'm sitting, and look, the Yankees are sitting back there seeing Nestor Cortez look better. Seeing Clark Schmidt on the mound. People have high praise for him. High praise for all the young guys. Hal Steinbrenner could be sitting back going, I think we're okay. If he came to him and goes, look, I'll sign, $25 million a year or whatever, and, I'll give an opt-out after one. Maybe even if he goes, look, I'll do that a 3-year deal with opt-outs after each year. The Yankees may be enticed to go, you know what? That's too good to pass up. Let's do it. And I think it does make our team a lot stronger. Then you have a battle for that 5th spot, make it a little competitive. Blake Snell may not be ready for the season. Who the hell knows? But I think if it comes down to that and they really lower their demands and they just go, look, man, we need a reset here. I want to try to win. That's possible. Guys, do me a favor. Hit that like button. We do not have 100 likes yet. Let's get it going.
Morning, Mario. Morning, NYYU. I'm just kidding. You're not Mario. Francis, what's going on, man? I just wanted to... No, I know you're not Francis either. What's up, Pete? I'm just messing around from that guy the other week. All I wanted to say was I'm excited. I can't wait to see spring training content from the team. And I just can't wait for the season to start. NYYU.
Yeah.
Guys are taking over. Huge year. It's going to keep growing and growing. Excited for you. Best of luck. Safe travels to Tampa. Wish I could be there. All right. Have a great day, everyone. See you later, Mario. Francis, Pete. Pete. Have a great day, man.
I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for calling in. Really, really appreciate you, man. Yeah, guys, I'm pumped up, man. I'm excited. You know, me, Mario, Kev, Francis, Hector. We're all talking about this. We're all looking forward to this. Just a couple of days away now. We got things planned. We got things set up, ready to go. I can't wait, man. I think you guys are really going to enjoy the coverage. The vlogs are going to be awesome. It's all up here. So I already got all the vlogs in my mind, how I want it to look. And I think it's, I think we're gonna get it right. But I need you guys to do one thing. Smacky likey, hitty the subby. Smacky to like, hitty the sub. Let's get to the next voicemail here.
Hey, Pete, it's Mike from Tampa. Just wanted to see if you guys were going to the game on Thursday, because I'm going. So it'd be nice to catch up with y'all, get a beer maybe, whatever.
Get a beer?
Just want to see what you guys are up to. Thanks for the content. See ya.
Little beer, okay. Smacky the likey, hitting the subby. We will be at the Tigers Yankees a ball of the game. Yes, we will be there on Thursday. And guys, like I said, man, come say hello. Don't be shy. If anybody's like, Pete, I'm welcome to be on the vlog. Let me know. I might ask some guys, hey, you guys want to be on the vlog real quick? Let me know. And yeah, we're trying to do it up big, man. We're trying to do it up big. A lot of work is going to be involved in this. But yeah, come say hello. Let's get some pics together. And let's have a good time. But yeah, we will be there on Thursday. Look, a little beer, okay? All right, little beer, okay? Mario only drinks Dr. Pepper, okay? So get him a Dr. Pep. And I'll be a very happy guy, all right? But me, vodka lemonade, rum and coke, beer. I'll be happy with that too. Let's get to the next voicemail. Here's my guy, Joey Bag of Donuts. Over.
Hey, yo. Joey Bag of Donuts. Over. Hey.
Hey.
How's everybody doing, P? How you doing? Hope you feel better. You got to get better before you get down there to Tampa.
Oh, yeah, baby.
So here's my hypothetical question of the day. Boris calls Cashman and says, listen, Snell will take 4 for 95 with an opt-out after 2, and Montgomery will take 4 for 90 with an opt-out after 1. Which one are you going after? Have a good day.
I'll be honest, brother. If I'm taking the risk, I'm going with the higher upside, and I'd have to go with Snell. I know some people probably go, well, Monty may, he's been there, he's done that. I wouldn't be mad at either, to be honest. Depending on who the Yankees choose, I wouldn't be upset with it. But for me personally, I have to target upside more than anything else. So I would have to go the route of Blake Snell in that scenario. I'd have to. I have no choice but to go to Snell in that situation. That's the guy I'd have to go to. Guys, we're also 2 likes away from 100. Let's go. Smacky that likey. Hitty that sub. Somebody was asking me about Carlos Rodon and if I am concerned about Carlos Rodon still. I'm going to make this really simple for everybody. I'm not concerned with Carlos Rodon. I just have to see him, if that makes any sense. So I don't feel I have a cause of concern right now. I just need to see more of him. I need to see more of the player. I need to see him more on the mound. I need to see him in game action. I need to see him dial it back. Maybe one, the last spring training start before the season begins. I need to see him in that start dialing it back, dotting 99, dotting 98, 97. Not consistently, but when he needs it. When he can just take it out of his back pocket and go, I got 97. Let me throw that. That's the type of stuff I need to see right now with Carlos Rodon. That's the type of stuff I'm looking for. That's what I want to see. So I'm not concerned at all, really. I just need to see him on the mound. I need to see him on the mound. So, guys, we got a little bit of time left. I think I am going to wrap this show up a little early today. Just because, again, I want to grab my antibiotics. I still want to, relax, take it a little easy. At least with today, because I got to be 100% ready to go for I gotta be ready to go for spring training. As you guys know, we're right around the corner. It's gonna be amazing, but I gotta be up and ready to go and ensure that we put on an amazing show for you guys over there. Again, Yankee news right now. They're playing ball games. Everybody's been healthy. Knock on wood, everybody's looking good. Everybody is fine. There is a ball game coming up. I think today's a late game. So stay tuned for that. I may have another video out for you guys today. Tomorrow, we're going to have the farm report on. So be sure to look out for that. Wednesday, I am calling the game at 1 o'clock still. Then I leave to go to Tampa right after that. But at 1 o'clock, I am calling the game on Wednesday. So stay tuned for that, guys. Hit that subby, smacky the likey, hitting the subby, you know the deal. Until next time, guys, I am out. Have a great rest of your day. And like I said, I think that we're probably going to have some more stuff. You know what I mean? Pete, what's your yogurt name in Call of Duty? Yogurt? I mean, I do have a yogurt shop. What's our name in Call? I don't play Call of Duty, so I don't know, my brother. I don't know, my brother. But anyway, guys, peace, baby. Much love to each and every one of you. Until next time, fam, I'm out. See you later.
It's heavy. Famous love. Yeah, I gotta keep it trendy on my soul. I'm the most selfish person that I know. Here we go, down the rabbit hole. Got a couple carrots around my neck. Self-respect, when you out of line, you put yourself in check. They don't hear me, they don't hear me though. Cycles going round and round like a merry-go. Stand for truth, or fall for any old scenario. That's why I keep my circle smaller than a Cheerio. Cause this the company you keep. Stay woke, please don't get caught sleep. End up sowing what you reap. Know your worth and don't sell cheap. The ghost is inside of me, can't take it out of me. No matter where I've been, it's about where I'm meant to be. I be shining perfect time and check your